Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong Sabra Menoka said or in Simbia to Ja or say Opeso MPP for binum wumuti CSS or Koto Sabu Bisunu Bisua. Kajan is Abua, sorry so, and can't Janis on sorry so, San Sebio free no swa, Ufrono Kennedy Agyapong swa, no de bauso. Or se Quasiana de Sia de Meyonko, Nemum, Yeneme.
You see, this campaign, I'm not like do die that if I don't win, I'm going to kill myself. And therefore, I will not be afraid of the truth. You see, all those arguments that they are raising, my brother, if you want unity in this party, how would you go and condemn somebody, insult him, then when you finish, you use the word reconciliation? That is why I choose my words carefully. I don't insult anybody. But when you hate severally, they're going around everywhere destroying Agyapong. I can tell you of Anodompre, I can tell you of Admakubefi, I can tell you of Ochiribefi, I can tell you of Opariansa. So many people going out there hitting Agyapong, and the system is happy, the party is happy, because Agyapong is not a human being. And when I hit back, you have a problem.
Na yakosu busano say honorable sabe frank a opese utu edema MPP amanyokui say ekoba sese wanya obe join NDC ana ensem bebre na ne pie free nkomonum ebae na ansana mebo video na mu etie ne pa cho me kanfo Djka money transfer na ede amount Djka eno na sabre eye money transfer aba o America o Canada asisi yebo modern si de bekoko konkronkro ni nyina na opese o send this kana o de bro bi wo Ghana yet the easiest and simplest way of sending money from abroad to Ghana e pa cho eno an say obeko Play Store na wa download the app no and as Apple Store no wa download it o download it we are ekwan abefa so abe send ne de yeketu e be o send this car ba make sure so be use me promo code ni Djka unya bo she mu pe o send this car na a charge $5 now the account sika ho do receive no Ghana nso a ono so yenti ni bibia mfrim ba bia no app bia ni we yes a age se Djka money transfer nti me ne wa ka me app ba akono me jai aba Djka sanete Honorable Kennedy Agyapong sabre de wakasa na in fact as a papa no e grievances bi wonimu a akoye yawdi a ewo nimu na ose as aboa bi etumrika na nso na ntwie nko akotu bia yeso abodam papa na kasa yie pa ose ohwe franka nipa du a wono masia peso omutu edema MPP amanyoku na ose aso no nko na yede yani esi ne ho ase ye time no amose nkofo bi nsem omoka edefo no Kennedy Agyapong ho no in fact enye nsem a eye nsem papa ose nipa nyina kasa boni din bi di atem na nso akoka nsem ba akopa na akoye nsem bebre Kennedy Agyapong se enha adwene sanse ewiase uwodin a ene yebo na emu so will send a strong warning to MPP se omonhwe ne emabiye because eye fie ba akum ye fono ba akum ma ena adidi abeto ne yepere ase kasa twitwie aso ono de aso wonye na nso wo se eduru adakamna no kra na obeka no kra no de akowu na asem bi oso wo ka se yenhia obi a sabi school nko a no aba bedi Ghana efie nyansa kakra nso ka ho ose no ne asem okokan ya kofo bebre na ase wo totobo ede ba park ne so enso wo se enne ba bi obegina bia obeka sanse yenhia strategist na emum yenhia obi a seven prediasa efie nyansa obetimi de abu Ghana man okan ya fa agriculture nsem ho kwan ye fa so ase obi kura kwa akoye afu a yehunu se ono de ase sebe oyikura ase ni nenso wo se okwa abrochire nkuro bebrebe ni bia na eye farming ena amoma yeden amom ediye Kennedy Agyapong aka nsem bebre na said the American obubobo MPP fo bi din a onom ebo nto a wo boni din di natem obo nipa bi te se adomako baafi so omo nyina nante a na omo di natem nenso ono no koka ba akopa na yensem bebre osinkofo bebre ho a omo wo MPP mu a ono ankasa di ni sika edi ahwe wonom ohwe binum school bo binum bosia pa adwuma ma ebinom yeye ɔse ene san krofo no na asɔre ade atia no na onumum de enye ne nwanwa sanso ono no eye race na obejoin ne ye na nkasa no ono wasaike ne ho dada osisi wonyew wanyew ensesa hwe na emom yebusa ne se honorable se wanya se de wasi bi atu ho ade ama MPP amayokui free tetentre de besi ne beto aso ana na say hell no say mi kotie fro no ankasa nanum asem o kan o say hell no o say nya de beba saa o say se ekoba se wanya na ohwa atem didie ye ekoso ya o say nka ye fie ba akomo ma se de meka no se we pre na we ye nya ye nyina ye kan ye ho bom na so o say celebrate as ye yi na si ho enda as ye horo no ye ton no ye gu nanim as ye ne nukure nti ti ekoba se bi a wanya ni sika kakra aka no de bekwa akotena America na sebe wabobra wahwe ne ma na ne ma nso ahwe no ana so obekwa asen dompem owo fie kakra aka obekwa akotena ho na okire nkontomra ne ate ne adi aba no wadi oso onam nyina no ono ya ade se ko bi nyina no eka no ho a chese opesu will live life no living good enti ekoba se wanya anya afi no obe stress ne ho because say ohunu ne se ono ankasa fie na yawo na tomu no ono ankasa nuanom asan asore ade atia no ensem bebre na na Canada Agyapong ekae oso omo bonto omudi na tem nyina no wate na enye nwanwa sanse na ohunu ne se saa ene beba na yesa busa ne se honorable onye sure se wonum kasa ena ama NDC fo nso afa womo ede kasatia MPP no se oh minua ede asam na maka na NDC fo omunya Ghana fo ana honorable Canada Agyapong se NDC fo omunya Ghana fo ana omunya Ghana fo omuti oman mu se de minu mienu yeti oman ni mu no ne ekoso wa aban mu bia no omuhunu enu ntinya bi na meka atro omu se omunye sei na emum ne ekoso omani tua ensam a ekoso niema bone ne niema papa ekoso MPP mu nyina na NDC fo ye Ghana fo mo Ghana ha to omani tua enya mimi mum ena mi tugu o masom ana me nto a mebo a meka mensem na NDC fo begina so edi aye campaign edi atia MPP na emum osise yesuban sesade a ene ememe Canada Agyapong mekoso ana maka no kure ne bibia ni ho nso a ebetimi ateme edemi afiri no kure ho sanse edru de eden kura se yenka no kure na yenwu a meka no kure na mawu sanse mehwe de ekoso a in fact ano edin yipa ensema Canada Agyapong kohwie egu ho wa abra na obontoa na wakopie esremudo sabre mepese yebekọ na nso akwakotie nsema honorable editu dwa ni grievances ene nsema ehye ne mu ne eye ne ya oso no ankasa ne fiefo ede eye no mepa cho gibre ne tie yeba emaro mfi so subscribe to channel no Djka Nyansapo TV na wa press notification button said ebe ya the videos ni bebre so brewa obenya bi ahwe yenko ne nkotie nsema honorable Canada Agyapong so aka.
People are going out there insulting Canada Agyapong when I'm giving my message. Okay? But I wait for a while with insult, then I hit them one. All the insults, they did not hear. The one that Canada Agyapong defends himself is a problem to the party. Very unfair. But I ignore a lot of things and move on. I've given you an example of the teacher who is now a regional minister at Savannah insulting me. I've just ignored him. But one day, I'll build factories in Savannah for him to see. I will. I like challenges like that. And I'm going to do it. If he doesn't believe it, he should come. I'll take him to Tema for him to see a steel plant that I've built. Let him come and see. I built the biggest coastal facility in Africa, not Ghana, not West Africa, the whole Africa. Check one coastal that is 31,000 tons. But I built it. No loan, nothing. I don't owe no bank in this country. Call all the banks in this country that Canada Agyapong says he doesn't owe a bank. I've never taken a loan. So you have to appreciate these brains. It's not your classroom work. The number of people I employ without even completing the first degree and you underestimate my intelligence, my brother. But I'm focused.
It's the whip system from the central government affecting not only you as an aspirant, but the other aspirant. Every single government appointee is hiding. They are all being whipped to one side, allowing the other aspirant at the full mercy of the game of politics.
You see, the problem is, ask yourself, as a human being, that wherever they are whipping me to go, is it good for the party? Is the person going to win? But you know, most of them, they are either afraid or think of what they will get from their position. And therefore, they have to keep quiet for all of us to sink. If that's the way they want it, well, so be it. And I'm not scared of them because one month, one, Agyapong, I can finish all of them. One. So I'm not scared of them. You see, they go around doing all these things. When I hit, bam, one person, then hey, hell break loose. But I'm cool. I'm cool with it. As for intimidation, you know, Agyapong, I'm above that. Because the more you intimidate me, the more I become stubborn. Because I will resist the status quo, which is not good for the country.
And some of these people are colleague members in parliament. Have you been interacting with them and they tell you that, oh, Ken, so and so reasons are the reasons why we are not in the forefront, but you go on, we are right behind you?
Well, some do, but I just don't take whatever they are saying seriously. I just work. Because you have 137 parliamentarians and all this. The super delegates, they are less than 1,000. And 40,000 polling stations gives you 200,000. So I'm not scared. That is why I'm here. Today I'm going to talk to the delegates, West Central. They are the majority. So if they listen to me, whatever you do, you come and meet them down there. See, I'm not worried about who is not with me, who is with me, and everything. And 1,000. I can challenge all the 137 MPs. One person. And you have to respect me, you know, a candidate that a system supports. One person without contribution from anybody. I'm almost done. Today, when I finish West Central, I'll be left with 39 constituencies out of 275 from my own pocket.
Not anything from the state?
No. That tells you that you don't have to underestimate Agyapong. You don't at all. But I'm cool. You see, you have to endure. And I built, right from inception, I built myself to endure. So, as for endurance, I have it. And therefore, I'm not perturbed by whatever they are saying and all the machinations.
Yesterday, I spoke to some of your party people who are delegates and some of, I think, Freedom West Central. I asked them a few questions about the race and why they are leaning towards one particular candidate. And then looking at the conditions they are they really comfortable? They admitted this is the frank truth in the system. That okay, fine, things are not well for us as grassroots people, nothing is moving on. What Kennedy is saying is actually the truth on the ground. But you seems to be hitting the party in a bad light ahead of the 2024 general elections. The exposés you are giving, I mean, you are doing it and you are building up the NDC for the 2024 general elections.
That's cheap talk. That's cheap talk. You are behaving as if NDC, they are not Ghanaians. Are they not here? They don't know things themselves. So what are you saying? Are they not Ghanaians? They don't know what is going on. Am I the one telling them? If that is what you think and you are not going to vote for me, so be it. But I will always speak the truth. I will not hide. You see, this campaign, I'm not like do die that if I don't win, I'm going to kill myself. And therefore, I would not be afraid of the truth. You see, all those arguments that they are raising, my brother, if you want unity in this party, how would you go and condemn somebody, insult him, then when you finish, you use the word reconciliation? That is why I choose my words carefully. I don't insult anybody. But when you hate severally, they're going around everywhere destroying Agyapong. I can tell you of Anodompre, I can tell you of Admakubefi, I can tell you of Ochiribefi, I can tell you of Opariansa. So many people going out there hitting Agyapong, and the system is happy, the party is happy, because Agyapong is not a human being. And when I hit back, you have a problem. I've given you an example of what the regional minister has done, but I have not commented. But you see, nobody has heard them. But I have the videos, the audio. Nobody. What regional minister from Western region posted, nobody has condemned them. And if I defend myself, so if you are police station executive and you are suffering and you want to continue to suffer, I've done my part. God knows I told you the truth. You didn't take it. You chose to be where you want to are. No problem. My brother, me, I'm not afraid of. I have built myself in such a way that nobody can undermine me. And you know what? My background makes me a top guy, because all these guys that are following a particular candidate, most of them can't make it without the government help. Me, when you sack me, when you take everything from me, what about my family land at Asimfosu? Are you going to take my family land also from me? And I will farm in style. I will farm in style. I told my wife that, look, we'll go to Asimfosu and farm. I have a big house, about 29, 40 bedrooms. Sit there, 1 mile square is for me. All I have to do is, I want fresh foods. Cocoyam, bring the leaves, kuntumre. Hey, plantain, apim, whey. I'm eating Kobe. You know Kobe. Ask them. Yeah. Indeed, how can you collapse me? And fortunately, my kids have good jobs. Besides what I am creating for them, they are all smart. They have good jobs in America. Lender of last resort. If you collapse my business, my children, they are happy wherever they are. So I'm only telling them the truth. And if the truth hurts, so you are the victim, and I'm educating you, and you think I'm hitting back. If you see, they are not being fair. I did not hit the vice president, but I hit one MP, because he said, we don't want somebody who will come and say that I have done this for the party, I have done this for Ghana, but we want a strategist. So I asked, who is a strategist? You were in parliament shouting that we are not going to IMF today or tomorrow. In the next 2 hours, IMF. Are you a strategist? Are you? And you see the diabolic ways of you media to you are part of it. Media.
Sure, we are also part of the blame.
Yeah, because you don't even give the full, you only do sensational news. But the full details, you don't even bring. Even when I made that statement, I advised them that they should stop the way they are campaigning. Because in the end,
we played the full tape this morning.
In the end, we all have to be.
You advise the party to do a clean campaign.
Exactly.
Otherwise, if you hit me, Kennedy, I will
hit you back. So why are the people you interview are blaming me because I'm hitting hard? What these people said there, nobody has heard. And you know what, my brother? Politics, never get into politics. The people that I have helped, made them who they are today, They are the ones that are against me. Yeah. I've bought cars, give them money, campaign for them to win their seats. They are my number one enemy. But I just look at them and say, Lord, forgive them because of their stomach.
Do some still call you? Because I mean, they know Kennedy is aware. I probably is not supporting Kennedy. I'm following a different candidate. Kennedy has made me who I am. Do some call? Oh,
about two guys here, they call, but brother, the mistrust has clearly defined and is established. So whatever you are telling me, I don't want to listen. Go ahead and do your own thing.
Would Kennedy Agyapong called for an open debate on politics, not only for who wants to become the flag bearer of the MPP, but generally in Ghana? I mean, what are you bringing on board? Let's have a very open debate. You tell Ghanaians what
and what I can also ready, do. Ever ready. I'll give them technical knockouts. I'll give pragmatic solutions to our problems. Yes. I mean, you have not built your base, and you are telling me that you can reduce interest rate or inflation when we are always importing. Let your export exceed import, and see how you stabilize the currency, the foreign demand of our foreign currency. You export maize, whatever, soya bean, a lot of things outside Ghana, and stop the importation of tomatoes from even Burkina. We import about $700 million of rice, $700 million of sugar with this land that we have here. And this two is 1.4 billion. If we have it in the system, there will be no pressure on our dollar. That is how I'm going to solve the problems.
Before we wrap up, let's look at the probabilities. If Honorable Ken Agyapong doesn't win this election, are we still going to see you actively involved in the MPP campaign for the 2024?
If they continue elections? The way they are continuing, big no. I'm telling you. You think I'm afraid? If they go the way they are going, me when I go back to America, if you say you can win without Ken Agyapong, let Adumaku Befi and all those guys go and do the campaign.
The party would call you, the elders would beg you,
call me,
will talk to Kennedy.
You think I'll always be a fool? You think I'm always going to be a fool to them? Spend my money for these young men to insult me? If they stop, fine. If they don't stop, count me out. I'm not afraid. I'm telling you.
Let's look at the other probability where Ken wins. What would you have to do with the other candidates?
Other candidates, if you like, join. If you don't, I'm telling you that I'm not campaigning as if say hell should break loose at all costs. Ken Agyapong should win.
Okay.
You see, that is why I'm doing clean campaign. I would not feel shy to call anybody or anybody who feels. One of them has approached two people saying that he feels I'm a nice person. The way he has been with me for long, he has made a mistake about the things he said against me. I said, leave him. He should live with his conscience. All of them except one. Yeah, he called that he wants to see me personally and apologize. When you were disgracing me, was I there? And you want to come to me quietly. Well, he has said boldly that he will go on air to apologize. But why is this man going out there to apologize? I leave it to Ghanaians. I leave it to the party people. But if they continue like this, the word reconciliation, I will not understand. You can bring Jesus Christ to explain reconciliation. With this insult, with these lies that they peddle about me, I'm quiet.
Probably they are seeing you as a very tough person in the race. So
and all this time they didn't know some you're tough.
Or they talk probably, or Kennedy, the way he's talking, I would contest, probably you wouldn't have even they go to pick a form to contest. You'll be speaking with one central. It's a very stubborn constituency. I know you probably might have been told. It's the Zongo constituency in the Upper West region. Each and every one of the executives stands on its own. I mean, they have their reasons why they would move to one side or not probably move to the other side. And I know across Ghana, you've met a lot of constituencies that has traits of some of these characters. And I know you'll be very blunt to them actual that this is my message. That is where I want to move Ghana to. If you buy into my idea, fine. If you don't buy into my idea, fine. Are you seeing that you reap good number of votes from the Upper West region?
Yeah, because I'm also a Walla boy.
And a chief as well.
Yeah, I'm also a Walla boy. So if that's the way you want to go.
Yeah.
But again, I love Muslims.
Sure.
Because they are so honest and sincere if they say they love you. And over the years, the way I've lived with Muslims, I'm not afraid. Because they are one kind of religious group that if they say they support you, they support you. And they don't care where you come from.
Okay.
Because the help, I have given my radio station, my television station, for them to teach Islam.
Sure.
Free of charge. I help Muslim communities. So what is the problem? Because somebody is a Muslim, you are afraid that all Muslims are going to vote for you. My message is simple. A Muslim brother is the one when you are in need will help you.
Okay.
A Muslim brother is not only by religion or the same sect. Okay? So me, I'm a more Muslim than most of the Muslim politicians here because I'm always out there to help Muslims. Indeed, if you're a Muslim by religion and you don't help your fellow Muslims,
you cannot be called a Muslim.
I'm not saying you cannot be called a Muslim, but I'm saying that that does not give you the warrant to say that every Muslim should vote for you.
Sure.
Again, you say nothingness.
Yeah, your relationship. You have a good relationship with
Yes,
nothingness.
with nothingness. All my workers, this man standing here works at Agyapong. He's called Shaibu.
Okay.
Maybe the way I've treated him, a young man like that has built his own house in Kumasi.
Wow.
I just feel proud of him. I don't envy him. Some bosses will say that, why should this guy, you know how much he makes, why should he build a house? It becomes a problem.
Or situations, people have even gone ahead to confiscate those houses.
Yes.
It has happened in Wa here.
Yeah, but I'm proud of him. He's called Shaibu. That is why he's here with me. I have 9 boys from the northern region, the 5 northern regions. At least you are here, you know. You educated person. The security I give each 3,000 cedis. When they were working at national security, they were giving them 1,000 cedis. So who is a Muslim brother? A Muslim brother who will employ you and give you 400 Ghana cedis. A northerner is the one who will employ you and think you are not smart and give you 500 Ghana cedis. So that you always see him and say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I empower northerners and Muslims. Because my driver, I pay him 5,000 cedis a month. I gave him 2 plots and gave him 40,000 to go and start building a house. And now last year, he took me and my wife there to see. He has built 8 bedrooms. So this man, who is a Muslim brother or a northerner to him, that is the message. As simple as that.
Okay.
A man who can create job opportunities for Muslims, for northerners, for Ashantis, for everybody. We shouldn't say that we are going to vote based on religious beliefs or tribes.
Okay.
That will not help us.
Just the one that can do the job.
Right. And the one who has shown love, care for you in times of need and everything. I use my own money to help Muslim girls, boys, give them training, you know, laptops, sewing machines, hairdress. You know my name? I'm Sheikh Osman.
Sheikh Osman.
Yeah, Sheikh Ashalibutu, chief imam, gave me that title, Osman.
Fantastic.
So I asked him, why Osman? He said in Islam, a man who was kind to his fellow Muslims was called Osman. That is why he's giving me that title, Sheikh
Wow.
Osman.